So, speaking of black pills, let's do some follow-ups from the utter fucking collapse of Western civilization that the Lotus Eaters covered the other day. By the other day, I mean Friday.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Firstly, if we remember the poor pregnant nurse who was accosted by a bunch of thugs. A pregnant nurse was accosted by a bunch of thugs who then proceeded to claim that the pregnant woman had come up and started trying to steal a bike from a group of black teenagers. And then she was a racist, and then all the race-baiting psychopaths crawled out of their holes and accused her of being a white supremacist. Oh, and then her job suspended her.
It's okay. She's white and pregnant.
Yeah.
We can't have pregnant women now.
Well, that's it. How dare you make more white babies?
God fuck it. No, I'm not gonna say it. We might be on Rumble, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. So, of course, a race-baiting sociopath, Ben Crump, yeah, he deleted his tweet. Not before someone points out that it's quite ironic how you always lie and talk crap against white people, yet your brother, who is an ex-cop, raped a white woman while on duty and only got 2 months in jail for it.
Wow.
And yeah, that story's true.
Fucking hell. I'm getting fed up with this shit, though, because
yeah,
they casually throw out fairly racist things. I mean, I don't find things like being called a mayor monkey all that fucking upsetting, because I'm not a child. Whatever happens to sticks and stones may break my bones. But the fact of the matter is there is a lot of racially motivated aggression towards white folk in general. And it's getting progressively worse day in, day out. We keep seeing it in the media, and it's not addressed by anybody. And I don't understand what it's going to take for these people. I think, is it going to literally be, okay, so they've come for my children now. Okay, so now it's a problem. Or is it, like, how far are they going to let it go before something happens?
No, this is revenge. It is okay until it happens to the person who advocates for it, and after they get hit, that person gets shoved under the rug, so the new poster child can come forth, and it's like, this is okay, and then they get raped too.
Yeah, right.
And on and on and on.
So what this idiot attorney who needs to be disbarred and beaten with a bar said is she grossly tried to weaponize her tears. Exactly the type of behavior that's endangered so many black men and past. So this psychopath is essentially accusing her of trying to get them murdered by the police, which is ironic coming from the leftists who keep calling the police on, free people.
I don't have a strong enough word for what I want to say to this guy. It's like, nah, I got nothing. Sorry, I can't form a cohesive sentence in this. This just fucking maddens me.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. Though, do note that if these people were white, or as the left like to say, white passing, the media would be all over this and just crucifying them immediately.
Oh yeah, what happened to Nurses Are Heroes?
Yeah.
Well, apparently that's gone now that it's no longer politically convenient.
Huh. Right.
Yeah. So, you probably haven't seen this then, Trim. So we'll just play it.
What?
Random houses, let's go.
James? Come to the front door right now, please.
James?
James? Hi.
You man from?
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James?
Hi.
Hi. James?
Is this where the study group is?
Study group? No. What door number is this?
No. Study group.
Yeah, 5:30.
Home invasion.
Have you seen the
What did
update
you know
to
the
this
study
video?
group?
Kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. And this is the study group. What the?
Yes, unfortunately, I have seen the update, Crow. That's why we're talking about this again.
Oh.
Yeah, because obviously carried on even further than this, and now they're actually committing more than just break-ins. They're now also committing thefts.
Oh yeah, but it's okay because they're what, the right color?
I'll tell you
Yes.
what, if they did that to me, I'd fucking shoot them right in the throat with my crossbow. I wouldn't even give them fucking warning. Fuck
Yeah.
them. I don't
Yeah,
go to
fuck,
jail. They
fuck
need
it.
to learn.
Yeah, I'd go to jail. You come into my fucking house and I've got kids there. I don't
You
give a
threaten my
shit what the
family,
law says.
You're a fucking dead man. It doesn't matter what you say about, your reasons for being there. Fuck you. No way. No,
I
ain't happening.
hate the look of those people and that attitude.
They're
It's like,
not
haha,
people,
look what
they're
I'm doing. I'm
animals.
getting away with this.
They're
I'm
not
getting
people,
away with this.
they're animals.
I mean,
Fuck it.
I don't
And
know what the fuck they were doing leaving their door open like that, but that was fucking dumb in the first place. But
She was
It's a
out
hot
front.
summer's
She was
day,
out
bro.
in her front yard sweeping the front path.
yeah, Bay State makes such a good point here. Imagine, if you will, a race so oppressed they happily film themselves committing crimes to brag on social media about it because they know they will face no consequences.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Prime Knight says yes.
Absolutely
Please
spot
do
on.
this in America.
Yeah, no, kablamo, fucking blow his testicles off. Don't let them breed.
I mean,
And that's nothing to
sanctuary
do with his skin
cities.
color, by the way. That's to do with the fact he's a fucking moron.
This would happen in sanctuary cities, but go down south and you'll have a different experience.
No, sorry. If four teenagers bust into my house, I don't give a shit what color they are. They're home invaders. They mean me harm, and they will be treated accordingly. There is one solution for home invaders: the Grady Judd approach. So, as this guy on Twitter says, you can f around with the middle class all you want. They're not going to fight you. They have a career, a family, a reputation. It all goes away if they do something that can be perceived as criminal. Yes, because this is happening in what used to be England.
What's that?
It's. I think you call it New Sudan.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, that's that place, London or whatever.
Yeah, Londonistan.
Oh, right. Okay. I hear it's a very diverse and open culture.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus effing Christ.
Yeah, we can't have weapons here either, more in London or
No, well,
like the most I have is a crossbow, a little air pistol, and like a BB gun. I obviously have a ton of knives and swords because I'm British, and why wouldn't I have a ton of those? But yeah, generally speaking, if we want to defend ourselves, it's like we're not even allowed self-defense sprays. Despite the fact that I've had several in my life owned, I actually accidentally sprayed myself with CS spray once, filled my entire flat with it. That was fucking awful. But a friend bought it from China, from one of the Chinese markets, and gave me some, and I decided to try it out to see what it was like. Awful. I don't recommend it. But completely illegal to own or carry out in public. So if someone's trying to rape you at knife point, you can do nothing about it but accept it and hope that they don't kill you. Because if you do fight back in the UK and they get killed for whatever reason, you are now a murderer and are going to jail for being raped.
Yes, if you take
Fucking
the knife
disgusting.
off your rapist and stab them, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have something almost similar in Norway. It is almost like that, but if you can prove that it was a self-defense, it's all right.
You're confusing technicalities with the system is the punishment.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. I do that sometimes.
Technically, homicide can be justified for self-defense in all the fascist countries. In practice, after you've spent 4 years in prison waiting for your court date, because remember, we don't have a right to a speedy trial. Oh, and you've bankrupted yourself because we don't have a right to an attorney. Yeah, we'll come to that later. You Americans should be fucking grateful. Kiss Ben Franklin's fucking dead boots. Just because it's technically legal to kill someone in self-defense, you've got to prove that. It's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven rich.
God damn it.
Yeah. So I just freeze-framed on this part. This is the woman in the occasion. What exactly does the UK government suggest she do against these 3 or 4 home invaders?
3 or 4 home invaders come in, she's not going to be able to defend herself. She doesn't know whether these people are armed. She doesn't know whether they have violent intentions. She doesn't know if they're going to go in and murder her family. They don't know if they're going to rape her. She has no recourse to defend herself, and if she does, she's a racist, and her job and life security is all under threat.
Yeah.
Because self-defense is white supremacy.
What's she going to do? Like Prime Knight says, block their path. Yeah, okay, and get stabbed to death.
Yeah, that works really well when they just stab you. There was a story here in Australia where a bunch of teenagers, so it's a very good parallel, busted into this woman's house. She tried to fight them off, got stabbed to death. Her husband also tried to fight them off. He got stabbed a bit and survived. I'm not sure if I'd call what he's doing now living.
And did they go to jail?
No, the police couldn't find them.
Fucking typical. Like, and you know what would have solved this issue? If they were both armed with a gun and those people came in and they shot them all dead.
Yes.
They were breaking in, they tried to murder us.
Door opens,
now
bad guy
dead.
dies.
You know what happens when everybody is armed with a gun? Crime goes down. People don't fucking go around pulling out a gun or threatening people because everybody could be a threat to kill you. You see it so many times in places like Ecuador or Brazil. Let's say Brazil, I see quite a lot of videos come out of there, gore videos usually, where a person goes up to rob a fucking shop, they pull out the gun, and some kid like is just in the shop, notices them, has a gun on them, and thinks, "Fuck this guy," and kills them over. Done.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. You have a weapon. It's the great equalizer, and it's there for many purposes. The only reason they don't want you to have a fucking gun is because they're afraid of what you could do as a citizen against the government. That's it.
Tristan says that any affirmative defense has a burden of proof associated with it. Proving self-defense isn't such a burden when someone is breaking into your home. Sorry.
No, exactly.
No,
Castle Doctrine
England
is an immediate right to... Castle Doctrine is exactly what we need.
Yes.
If it's your home and they're breaking in, you have the right.
Problem is, this theoretical bullshit doesn't matter after you've already spent 4 years in prison awaiting trial. Or, like the numerous cases we've seen where someone breaks into your house, you get in a fight in the kitchen, you stab them, you still go to jail. Absolutely. It doesn't fucking matter whether, it's an affirmative defense. No. One, try getting that to work in fucking England. Two, you've already spent years in prison. So, yeah, we have the update. Remember the group of scum that were running into a family home for likes? Here they are bragging about it on YouTube. I don't particularly want to listen to what a bunch of crackheads have to say.
Me either.
How I went mega viral overnight. 10,000 views. 38.2 thousand subscribers.
Yep. This is the one I saw. Not only that, there was another one.
Yep, knock and don't run. Doing shrooms. Oh, hold on, can we report that?
Have you seen the one where they straight up steal a dog?
Yes, so that's coming.
Okay.
Steal a dog.
Yep.
Idiot got arrested. Harassing people. Like, I'm fully in favor of the First Amendment orders, but firstly, this guy's clearly
to end up dead. This kid.
He should be.
No. He's bound to, because what he's going to do, he's going to walk up to someone and he's going to pull this fucking prank on a gang member in London, and he's going to get himself stabbed to fucking death.
You know he's not doing that. He's clearly just harassing white people, middle class white people.
You might say that, but it's bound to happen that he's going to walk in on someone thinking it's just a white person, and I'll have maybe a black friend over who's a gang member. He's going to make the mistake at some point. He's not a very bright lad to be doing this to complete strangers. The chance is too high.
Oi, it's alright, bruv. They're white.
They're not going to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
London.
It's alright, bruv.
Tristan, this is in London, so you understand. So it's not like America where people have guns and can defend themselves. We legally have no recourse to defend ourselves from these people, and if we were to, we're more than likely to go to jail. So context-wise, London is what you're looking at.
Yes. So, yeah. Firstly, filming in public is legal. Secondly, if you approach someone and stick a phone literally in their face, theoretically, if they have a reasonable fear of imminent danger, that's assault. And in a sane country, you'd be able to defend yourself.
Yeah, but except they'll be like, oh, you only put a phone in your face. What's a phone going to do? Oh, that's not dangerous. Like, have you ever heard of fucking, sucker punching someone?
Hmm.
You might be putting a phone in my face, but I don't know what that phone is going to be.
Oh, look, bus surfing. What the fuck, YouTube?
What? What now?
Well, the thing is, I'm hesitant to say anyone should be going and saying, oh, don't monetize this channel or anything like that, because it's the same shit that got
Fuck
you know
me.
the fucking monetization issues on YouTube so bad in the first place. But considering the content policies that YouTube keeps constantly battering over people's heads, you would expect this to violate it, because
Yeah.
it is, again, like you're reporting, it is harmful or dangerous acts, harassment and bullying, it's abusive content, it's all of these things, and it's constant. And I'm surprised it hasn't been taken down based on the community guidelines alone. Callum Dayton, bus surfing is literally how it sounds. You're trying to get onto the very top of a bus and ride it like a surfboard. It's very dangerous.
Oh my fucking god. You know what? Let them. It's just Darwin Award at this point.
Yeah, look at the little scumbags.
It's not the teenagers I'm worried about. They can get run over and crushed under the bus for all I care. It's the other people that they harm in their dangerous acts.
Yeah, but they don't fucking care.
Yeah, but I care about the other people. I don't want them being in a position where these people are getting hurt.
Yeah, I haven't missed the point, because the point is that they're doing whatever they want, and
Yeah,
there's
that's
nothing
not
we
the
can do to
point,
stop
Trim.
them, because we're just raging at nothing.
Trim,
here.
pay attention.
Nothing can be done.
That wasn't the point.
Crow is
Sorry.
saying that he doesn't give a flying shit if these idiots fall to their deaths and get run over by a semi-trailer.
I
The
heard
problem
that.
is if they fall off and hurt someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what can be done, because these people are always, these things are always allowed to do this.
Well,
Nobody's gonna stop them, because if they do, oh, racist.
well, what's your suggestion, Trim? Ignore it?
Nope.
Yeah.
But I have no idea how to make it better.
Arm the people around the country and bring in castle doctrine and bring in stronger consequences for acting. I mean, they brought in this fucking ASBO bullshit years ago, and then it became a badge of honor to have an ASBO.
Yeah.
What's an ASBO?
AntiSocial Behaviour Order.
Oh, come on.
So, yeah, it's a complete fucking waste of time. There needs to be serious consequences, like proper jail time. Not necessarily like, oh yeah, well, death penalty straight away, but like you need some sort of consequence where this person's like, well, actually, carry on doing this, you're going to end up ruining your job prospects, your livelihoods, your ability to get forward in life anyway. There should be some consequences for the actions of being, but basically not acting within the bounds of the society you're in.
It's like this criminal piece of shit's apparently been arrested twice. It's like good old catch and release. Oh, whipped cream prank, assaulting people.
Yeah, it won't be long before he gets stabbed. Absolutely. You, some random guy, you don't know whether he's got a knife or a gun. You don't know what he's like. You don't know his temperament. You come up and do a fucking prank like that on them, he's going to be like, what the fuck, you little stab you. And I get this guy's young, so his brain's not fully developed. He's probably only 25.
He's old enough to know fucking better. He's a
Yeah, well,
scum-sucking piece
in the UK, at the age of 10, you can be charged as an adult. Not as an adult, as you can be charged for a crime, sorry.
Yeah, fucking scumbag. Yeah, he should be charged as an adult, but the problem is the UK doesn't actually charge criminals. They're too busy enforcing hate speech laws. Yes, they're targeting white middle-class people because they're less likely to do something about it.
And also revenge for the past.
I don't think he's even put that much thought into it.
Nah.
Yeah, copying all the worst fucking scams.
Apparently, Mizzy has been arrested for assaulting Orthodox Jews in Stamford Hill.
Seems right. Piece of shit who likes to stir up anti-Semitism. Well, that's not surprising. Scumbags
Oh,
like...
yeah. He said, but after 12 hours in custody, he was told he was being charged with a criminal damage, but not a hate crime.
Should have charged him with a fucking hate crime. That would have gone into the death penalty in England.
It's just typical that he's getting away with probably mostly because of his skin color, let's be honest. Like I said, there's this deep rot where these kids all want to become rich and famous. They don't want the stability of a good job that will pay a long term, you know, and provide for a family. They don't want that kind of stuff. They want rich and, you know, to be rich and famous. And so they will do absolutely anything. And it's a terrible shame that our society has got to this point that we're not encouraging more conservative values that are good for the growth of our nation. People wanting to be famous is so narcissistic and self-centered that they don't think about anything but what they can take from others.
Now let's see. Other
Hey, I'll
dangerous
totally get
acts.
famous if I do this.
Let's see. Committing the crime of home invasion.
I wonder how many videos of his are going to get flagged now and how long it's going to take for YouTube to actually respond. YouTube probably won't touch it, being like, well, this is a black guy. We can't do anything about this. It's
He's
just
of the
racism that people are reporting him.
He's of the chosen people.
The problem is the police already know about him. They've got records of him, several of them. He's been
Yeah.
arrested several times. He's going to have slaps on the wrists. They're not going to do a damn thing about him unless it gets escalated to gang violence, I doubt.
Let's be
'Cause
honest.
oh,
He
he's just
can.
a prank.
Let's be honest. He can diversify a woman, and they won't react.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's an example of one of many of how ridiculous Ofcom is. GB News wanted to play the viral clip where these scum just walked into someone's home like it was their own. They played the clip, but Ofcom rules say they had to blur the video to hide the culprits' faces because they're minors. The very faces they themselves are pushing out across the internet, both in the home invasion and the theft of an old woman's dog. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Yeah, so Scumbag just grabs the dog and off he goes. This idiot gets shot in the States, and nothing of value would be lost.
Man, fucking what a trash. What a piece of trash.
Ardent says, good way to get shot, stealing my dog. Yeah, that'd be nice to see.
Aim for the pelvis.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't want to seem to be interested in getting rid of actual dangerous content. Like, yeah, that idiot who crashed his plane on purpose, his fucking video's still up.
Probably sucked off the right people.
Yep, but of course, that's not all they're up to. So, yeah, just running up and harassing people. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. Look at this shit.
The hell?
Wearing balaclavas, trespassing, assaulting people, intimidating them. Like, fuck me dead. This is how you get shot and fucking deserve it. Yeah, like this is actually assault. A lot of what they're doing is assault. Making someone fear imminent physical harm, that's assault. It's common law assault, and I don't know why they think this is acceptable.
Right color. Revenge for the past, or as they view it.
Oh, and of course the scumbags are coming out going, this is me and my cousin. If you don't like what we do, well then don't watch it. No, shut up, get in the prison cell.
Hey, if you want to be a piece of trash, be a piece of trash. But you should also not be surprised when there are actual consequences for your actions.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why we Americans will never relinquish our guns. Fucking oath. Prime says, do you value an animal's life more than a human? No hesitation, yes. Well, please point to the humans in this video.
Yeah. The people who get harassed. That's pretty much it.
Does seem to be the size of it, doesn't it? One of these days, they're going to pick on someone working class, and they're going to get their fucking world rocked.
And that's going to be a nice video. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the most popular video.
Yes. Sadly, they'll probably make money off it.
Yeah. Though it would make a good 4chan wrecked compilation.
Yeah. Satiricus says, you're supposed to act like a troop of Browns running around in balaclavas as normal? Well, you are a racist. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it, sir? If you enjoyed this segment from the Sons of Chardonnay podcast, please consider joining us live exclusively on rumble.com/c/Sons of Chardonnay. A special thanks to our subscribe star supporters who you can currently see scrolling past on your screen.